Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Patricia Weitzel. I'm a lecturer of double bass at Columbus State University, and this video is about the F and G melodic minor scales, specifically about the technique required to perform these scales well on the double bass. So I'm going to be talking about fingerings specifically. So let's jump right into it. We're going to start with the G melodic minor scale. And you're going to put your hand on half position. Notice that my first finger is a half step from the nut. This part of the double bass called the nut. It's going to put your first finger a half step away. So I have the E string here. My first finger is on the F. And if I put my forefinger down, I have the G. And that's the starting note of the G melodic minor scale. And you can always compare with the open G to make sure you found it. We're going to do a pizzicato first, just to make sure we get those fingerings correct. So you're going to play G with your forefinger, go to the open A, so open A string, keep your hand on half position. We're going to put your first finger down on the B flat, forefinger on the C on the same scale, on the same string. Now play the open D, and now instead of having my hand on half position, I'm gonna put my first finger on the E natural. So where my second finger was before, I'm gonna put my first finger, and now forefinger down on the F sharp and open G, first finger A, second finger B flat. Now you're going to shift your entire hand, the distance of the entire hand, to the C natural. Forefinger down, that same position. Now distance of the same thing, entire hand, but your fingers are going to be slightly compressed this time. So I'm going to put my finger right here, and then forefinger down with the F sharp. And you can slide your hand slightly forward so you can get a harmonic there. And now you're gonna descend, but instead of having that tiny shift here on your fourth hand, on your fourth finger, we're gonna move your hand back a lot more, because instead of a F sharp, we're gonna be playing an F natural, right? Now first finger on the E flat, fourth finger shift to the D, first finger C. Now we're gonna go back to that first hand position, all the way back to half position with forefinger to the B flat. Second finger A, open G, and remain on half position here. Everything's gonna be on half position. Fourth finger F, first finger E flat, open D, fourth finger C, first finger B flat, open A, and fourth finger G. So let's try this one more time, still pizzicato. So remember, your hand's gonna be on half position. Find your G. 1, 2, ready, go. Fourth finger, open A, first finger B flat, fourth finger C, open D, shift to first position, first finger on E natural, fourth finger F sharp, open G, first finger A, second finger B flat, first finger C with the shift, fourth finger D, first finger E natural, fourth finger F sharp, and harmonic. Now shift lower to F natural, first finger E flat, fourth finger D, first finger C, go to half position now, B flat, second finger A, open G, fourth finger F, first finger E flat, open D, first finger C, fourth finger C, sorry about that, first finger B flat, open A, and fourth finger G. Now let's try with the bow. And now this time it's gonna say finger numbers. so you can really pay attention and listen to yourself playing, right? So let's try the same speed. 1, 2, ready, go. Open. 1, 4, open, shift. Arpeggio. When you're doing the G minor arpeggio, you gotta remember you have the B flat, G, B flat, D, right? So you can start with your hand on half position, well, with the fourth finger on the G, first finger on the B flat. Now you have an open D and an open G. As you play the open G, I want you to encourage you to shift with your second finger to the B flat on the D string. And that second finger, if you notice here, it's gonna be right on the heel of the neck. I'm putting my thumb right on the curve here, and my first finger is somewhat parallel to that thumb, and I know if I put my second finger in that position, I'll get my B flat. So my B flat is on the D string, and then my first finger is gonna be on the G string. Therefore, I'll get the G. And then I can shift to the harmonic. Okay? So put it in context. The second octave. So I have open G. I'll shift as I'm playing that open G. Put my second finger right on the heel of the neck. First finger cross on the G string. And shift. And go back to the heel of the neck. It's a big distance that you need to cover, but you have the open strings that will really help you transition from the lower register to the higher register of the bass. So putting everything together in context, we're just going to try to play the scale and then the arpeggio at the end. Okay? So let me see my tempo here. All right, let's try that. Try this tempo, right? One, two, ready, go. Now on to the F Melodic Minor scale, 2 octaves. The notes that you need to really keep in mind as you ascend in the scale is the A flat and B flat, right? All the other notes will be natural when you are ascending. So we're going to start again in half position, just like when you did the G minor scale. But this time you're going to start with your first finger, now your fourth. So let's do pizzicato first. We're gonna do 4th finger and make sure you find that F, right? Compare with the open string. And that should be just a half step. So you start with 1st finger. Then now we're gonna put your 2nd finger where your 4th finger would normally land. So I'm just gonna move here to first position, and then I'm gonna have the A flat right there with my forefinger, right? Now I'm gonna go back to half position to play the B flat, and now I'm gonna stay on half position. So forefinger C, open D, second finger E, natural, and forefinger F. I think we should do this one more time, right? So F, find your F, shift with second finger to first position, put your forefinger down the A flat, go back to half position on the B flat, and now stay here, forefinger C, open D, second finger E natural, forefinger F. Now we're gonna stay in half position. We're gonna go with open G, forefinger A flat, forefinger B flat. Now we're shifting. So shift your entire hand, again your entire hand. Your first finger is gonna go to C, forefinger on the D, natural. Now we're gonna go with second finger, shift your entire hand again, but with the fingers more compressed, and we're gonna put your second finger on the E natural, and forefinger down. So if you think about it, you have 2 notes per position once you get to the G string. And descending, we're gonna have F. Now instead of second finger, we're gonna use your first, because the notes are slightly different when you descend on a melodic scale, right? Melodic minor scale. So start with F. Now E flat, so first finger, forefinger D flat, second finger C. Now go back to half position and play B flat, A flat, open G, and F, first finger E flat, shift to first position with your forefinger, and shift again to half position with your forefinger to C, B flat, shift to first position to the A flat, and shift again to the G natural and F. Shall we try this one more time? I think we should try this one more time. Ascending. So find your F. Good, right? And remember, you only have the A flat and B flat when you're ascending. So F, shift to G with second finger, forefinger A flat, shift to B flat, half position, forefinger C, and you just stay here now. Open D, second finger E natural, forefinger F, open G, first finger A flat, forefinger B flat. Now first finger C natural, forefinger D, second finger E natural, and forefinger F. Now remember, it's a different set of notes when you descend, right? So you have to add the D flat to that equation, and the E flat as well. So it starts with F, E flat, first finger, forefinger D flat, second finger C, B flat with 4, A flat with 1, open G, F natural, 4, E flat 1, shift with forefinger to D flat, shift again to C, first finger A flat, shift to A flat, shift again to G, and F natural. Okay? Now for the arpeggio. The arpeggio, we're gonna start with F. You're gonna shift, put your hand on first position, put your placing your forefinger there. So you're gonna get an A flat, right? Shift. Second finger on the A string, and second finger on the D string. Now that same second finger, you're gonna slide on the same string and go to the A flat. So it's not quite high on the heel of the neck like we did on the previous scale. It's just a little before that. But it's easier because you can just cross your first finger to the G string, and you have the C. And then you have the big shift to the F. to the F, first finger on the C, second finger on A flat. Now get that same second finger and shift all the way back to first position. Second finger on the C, fourth finger on the A flat, and shift back to F. So that would be F, A flat, 3, F, shift, A flat, C, top F, shift, back to C, second finger A flat, keep that second finger, okay, put it in context, we would have this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to email me anytime at Weitzel_Patricia@columbustate.edu. Happy practicing!